Hey guys. So I just got in from spending some bonding time with Venti. He's sitting out in the grass right now. I was out there for like an hour, I think, with him, and he was just chilling with me. As soon as I went outside, he went by the chair and he just waited for me to sit down. And then he just jumped up. So he's just sitting in the grass now, just being happy. It's nice and cool out there on the grass right now, so it feels good. Also, I'm a grandpa. Meowzy had her babies, and before you ask, I don't know where they are. They're not under the house, apparently. I think they're over across the street, somewhere under those houses or something. So before anyone asks how many, I don't know. I don't know where they are, and I'm sure as hell not going to go looking for them. Not right now. So we'll find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, we'll find out when they're old enough to follow her around and she, brings them over here. So, I don't know where they are. I don't know how many there are. I just know she had them. She came over, I saw her today, and her stomach was from that back to that. So she had her babies, and I told you guys she was pregnant, and I told you exactly when she would be having them. My power of foresight is just astonishing. I mean, I said, didn't I say she'd be having it the first or second week of April? Here we are, the first or second week of April. So, yeah, like I said, she was like this, now she's like this. She had her babies. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they want. If they're looking for ransom, I can tell them I don't have any money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. God, John, that was just so seamless. I know. But I don't know what they look like. I don't know how many there are. I don't even know if they're alive still. I don't know. I don't know anything. We're just going to have to wait and be patient. But, yeah, I'm a grandpa again. It's like, how are you, grandpa? She's not your... Well, I've kind of taken her as my own. So, yeah. It's kind of like Venti. Kind of his dad. So, kind of like Meowzy. I'm the only one who can actually pet her, so I mean that counts for something. So, but I've been a grandpa. Hell, I've been a great grandpa before. Ava had babies, and then her babies had babies. Not while they were with us, but when they got of age, they had babies. So I'm actually a great grandpa. When I was your age. When I was your age, we weren't having babies at 5 months old. We waited till we were ready. That's for cats. They're usually ready to mate at about 4 or 5 months. For people like, John, what are you talking about? Cats. They're usually ready, maturity-wise, maturity at around 4, 5, 6 months. And they're fully adult at about a year. So it's pretty sad that I have to, clarify that. But yeah. So hopefully they're nice and safe. I saw her, and I didn't see her all day yesterday for the most part. She was there for a little bit during the day. And then I guess when she sensed that she was going to be having her baby, she ran off. And I knew something was up because I didn't see her this morning when I went outside to feed them. She's always out there when I feed her. Even if she's not up there immediately when I feed them. If I go out there and she's not there, I'll see her coming in from that way. So, but the fact that she wasn't there at all, I was like, it's a bit sus. And then seeing her today just confirmed it, that she had her babies. So she's a proud first-time mama. I'm assuming if, hopefully she had the regular, normal somewhat amount of 2 or 3. I mean, she's a first-time mom. She's small. I don't think it'd really be good for her to have 6, 7 kittens like some cats. You know, for the most part, first time mothers tend to have like 2 or 3. Ava didn't though. She had 6, 3 boys, 3 girls. Biff, Illidan, Arthas, Amber, Ashley, and Jaina. And you're like, Amber, everyone else has an interesting name, and then you have Amber and Ashley. Well, they came out looking like Mitty, so pure white, prissy looking, and we know that I like to give them voices, and we were like, yeah, these girls would sound like they were from California, like ditzy, blonde, like, hey guys, my name is Amber. Hey guys, my name is Ashley. You know, stuff like that. So we called them Amber and Ashley. And then we named one Biff because he was a butthead. What are you looking at, butthead? And then we had Arthas and Illidan. And then Jaina. Jaina was the oddball out. Everyone looked like either Mitty or Ava. But no, Jaina came out. She was like... Actually, I think I might have pictures of them. Hang on. So here's a picture of Ava, not too long after she gave birth to the babies. As you can see, this one's Jaina right there. She was the oddball out. As you can see, all the other ones have either, like here's Amber and Ashley right here. So we have Jaina, Amber and Ashley right there. And then Illidan right there, Biff right there, and Arthas. But yeah, you can see she's the oddball. At first, Ava didn't want anything to do with her, and we thought she was gonna like die. But it took like 30 minutes of coaxing, but Ava finally like, okay, she's my baby. And then we were so happy about it. We were like, oh, but I was there helping her deliver the entire time. Cause yeah, I don't think I was working that day. I think that's a little blood speck right there. But she gave birth, and I was just kind of helping her and, you know, moving the babies and stuff like that. It's like, what, you touch them? Yeah, they don't care. That whole thing about the, you know, if they smell your scent on them, no, that's a myth. That, you know, especially with domesticated animals like cats or dogs, that's no. You shouldn't touch them. They're gonna kill them. No, they're not. But yeah, this was not too long. And then there's another one. Let me see. No. And there's Miss Ava. Sweet little Avelina. Hi, Daddy. And then this was when they got a little older. We have Amber and Ashley right there. We have Jaina right there. We have Illidan, Arthas, and Biff. But yeah, they were just sweet little babies. And as you can see, it was quite a litter from Ava for her first time. So hopefully that's not going to be the same for Meowzy. I'd rather have her with a small litter. It's easier to deal with, especially when they're outside. It's getting hotter out, but then again, underneath the houses are cool. But like I said, I don't think they're open, because I would have heard it if it was over here, because when it's childbirth, they're going to yowl, they're going to be in pain, and I wasn't hearing anything. So I mean, it's right there, you know, around this area on the beneath the floor. I would have heard it, but since I did it, I'm pretty much sure she just went over across the street. So I'm surprised she came all the way over here for food. There's food over that way, but unless they just didn't fill up the food over there yet. Because normally the mom's not going to go that far away from their babies. So like I said, maybe they're somewhere like in between back here, so she can kind of go either side really. But yeah, so she had her babies. It's about time. Although watching her waddle was the cutest thing. Like when she ran off, she like, I was like, oh my god, that is so precious. It's like, Meowzy, I love you. So we'll see them in probably a couple weeks once their eyes have been opened and they're old enough to move around. And although they probably won't be walking around like that until, I mean, what, 3-4 months is when they actually start learning everything. It's just more concerning because they're outside. The only thing that I would be concerned about is the birds. I mean, a normal cat around here, yeah, those big birds, they're not going to do jack shit. But those kittens are a perfect meal for a giant bird. So they'll just swoop down, fucking take the kitten and think nothing of it. So, but I'm sure, hopefully some of the kittens survive. I would love to see what they look like. Maybe see if one of them looks like Venti or not, see who the daddy is. I mean, if I see a black cat, because black cats are not gonna, just not very common for litters. So if the black cat is the father, we see a black cat, we'll know who the daddy is. Flame Point is more of a genetic mutation, but since if, you know, Venti is a Flame Point, he can pass the genes on, so where it could possibly happen. And if that was the case, I would love to give that cat to my friend, since, you know, we had a Flame Point and he died. I would love to just say, hey, here you go. Free of charge. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to worry about it. Just, here's a Flame Point. Name it Legolas 2. Oh, speaking of Legolas, so people know who I'm talking about when I talk about Flame Point. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. I always have to do this because people may be new. So when I talk about Bam, that's Bam. He was the outside cat, but he came inside on days when it was like snowing or raining or just really bad weather, and he would come inside. Evelina, more Bam, and let me bring up the. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. There's a little pooter dooter. There's a little pooter dooter. That's Legolas. You can see he's a Flame Point as well. There's Sylvanas, there's Mitty, there's Jaina, sweet little Jaina, Sylvanas, Ava, the Bebes, Mitty Kitty. Yeah, as you can see, here's Mitty Kitty, pure white. Amber and Ashley, pure white. And as you can see, he looks prissy. So that's why we're like, yeah, if they were, you know, if they were able to speak and everything, they would totally be like freaking ditzy blonde California girl, like, hey guys, I'm Amber. Hey guys, I'm Ashley. So, yeah, look at that handsome face. And Flame Points always have blue eyes. You single ladies. That's still one of my favorite pictures of Mitty. Paint me like one of your French girls. There's Biff. And there's Arthas. And there's Illidan. And then we have Ava with Sylvanas looking like a creeper in the back. She's so sweet. Yeah, we just kept them in the crate because there was a lot of stuff that could harm them. So we had to keep them in the crate. Sylvanas. There's me. Back when Sylvanas was a baby. She was so tiny. She was so tiny. Look how small she was. She was like a little owl. Her eyes were way too big. The lovers. They're still like that today. Oh, Pootis when he was younger. He was like a year or two right here. Yeah. Bam. When Ava got fixed. God, that day was hot. You had to drive to Charlotte and it was fucking hot. Jesus. Well, Daddy, I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. But, yeah, so when we talk about Legolas and, you know, Bam, and that's who we're talking about. But, anyways, yeah, so moral of the story is I don't know where they are. We'll see when they get bigger. But she did have her babies, and Venti, actually, Venti probably left. Hang on. Yeah, crisis averted. Yeah, the black cat was outside too, and he was trying to get to the other side of, you know, the other yard, and Venti was sitting there staring at him. I'm like, be nice, you two. But Venti's like over there by the end. He was sniffing around the grass and he just laid down again. I don't know why. But yeah, so Venti's still out there. He's fine. Meowzy is fine, obviously, because I saw her. So, I mean, I was more concerned. There was two ways that it could have gone. She could have had her babies and possibly died because, you know, sometimes they die during childbirth. Or everything would be fine, which we know for her, she's fine, but I don't know about the babies. But we'll find out soon enough. But anyways, I will obviously keep you posted. I mean, it's very well possible that she'll take one by one and bring them over here or something. So, but I will let you guys know the minute I see them. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.